This video is your guide to the new construction condominium buildings being offered in 2023, so stay tuned. Hey everyone, my name is Mariah Taliaferro. I'm a global real estate advisor with Premier Sotheby's International Realty, specializing in downtown Sarasota and the surrounding keys. Before we dive into the main content of this video, do me a favor, like and subscribe to the channel. That'll help the YouTube algorithm share my information with other people. So amazingly, there are a total of 15 new construction condominium projects that are offered in downtown Sarasota or just over the bridge on Lido Key. And we're going to talk about each and every one of those projects. So this is a very concise list of everything you need to know if you're thinking about new construction in downtown. So starting with building number one, we're going to actually start in the downtown core, specifically in Quay. So the Quay is a new developed area. It actually used to be an outdoor mall, and there are currently two projects in the Quay that are being offered pre-construction. The first one is called unobstructed. Now this development is by a developer coming out of Miami. The name is PMG, and we've done other videos about unobstructed, so be sure to tune into those. If you have further interest in this project, of course, reach out to us as well. But unobstructed is going to be situated on the north end of the Quay. So it's right on the border of Boulevard of the Arts and the Bay Park. What I love about it is the location, because you walk outside your front door and you're right at the Bay Park with all the beautiful amenities, being right on the water. And when you're in certain stacks of this building, you actually have stunning views of the bay as well as the park. The building itself is 127 units. They range from about 2,400 square feet and up. And pricing right now really starts at about $2.5 million and goes up to roughly $11 million for the rooftop terraces. Most of them are very large residences, over 3,000 square feet, so you get a lot of space, and being in the heart of the Quay is a really big benefit. The second building in the Quay is the newest Ritz-Carlton Sarasota Bay. This building, being part of the Ritz-Carlton brand, will offer full service living, so it's one of the few buildings that actually has that level of service, where you have valet parking, you have so many amenities, including a large wellness center, many conference rooms, guest suites, and a lot of square footage designated to coffee areas and card rooms, things like that. But really what stands out about this building are the services. So I love it because, again, the location being right in the Quay near the Bay Park, but also when you're above about floors 12, you get unobstructed views of Sarasota Bay as well as the Gulf of Mexico. But all of the residents will enjoy water views looking through the canal, the harbor I should say, where the Quay Commons is. So it's a beautiful building. Pricing really starts at about $3.5 million and then goes up from there. And they are taking reservations, moving into contract later this year. Now let's go across 41 into the downtown core, and we get to one of the newest projects that was recently announced called Soda. A take on Sarasota. Soda is actually a mixed-use development where you have condominium residents, private condo residents, as well as a hotel. So it's very unique. We don't have many projects that are like this. It's located on Main Street, so just a little bit east of Orange Avenue, where there's this amazing pizzeria that everybody loves. So they're actually going to be redeveloping that lot and then having a restaurant on the bottom. Lots of amenities that will be shared with a hotel. So if that's something that maybe you're open to having, or you like to have the vibe of other people using those amenities, this would be a great option for you. These are mid-sized units, so they really range from 1,700 square feet to 3,000 square feet. And prices start at about 1.7 to the low 5 millions. Now, one of the newest condominium buildings that was just recently announced is called Obsidian. I really am excited about this building. The developer is actually, this is his third project. He built Sansara back in 2016 and then recently completed the Collection, which is right by the Selby Library. It's just such a cool project, both of those. But this one, he's taking it up another step when it comes to the amenities. You're going to have a cigar room, a wine room, a piano room, guest suites, beautiful fitness and wellness center. So all of the appointments that you would like are going to be in this building. And the location really couldn't be better because you walk right outside your front door, you're right on Palm Avenue, you're right next to the Florida Studio Theater, so you're right in the heart of the theater district, and you have probably 5 of my favorite restaurants just right within, you know, a 5-step walking distance. So it's really amazing for the location and just the caliber of the amenities that it'll also have. So the units themselves, there's only 14 of them, so it's very boutique. You'll be practically living there very uninterrupted by anyone. So floors 4 through 9 are going to be 4,200 square feet looking at downtown Sarasota, and then floors 9 through 19, there is no floor 13, they're going to overlook Sarasota Bay, so you have just exceptional views, and those units are about 6,200 square feet. And a lot of the elements are natural stones and woods and just really beautiful finishes. So I'm very excited about this project. Prices range from $5 million up to potentially $20 million for the penthouse, and it's just going to be very, very exciting. The next condo building on our list is called the DMarque. This one is currently under construction. It's located also on Palm Avenue, so just right down the street from the Obsidian. And this building has 39 residences. It's actually, they took the old DMarque Hotel and kept the facade, but are building an 18-story tower. So the condos actually range from about 1,800 square feet to almost 6,000 square feet for the 2-level penthouse. And they range from about 1.7 early on when they were selling up to 12 million. And what's unique about this building is you'll actually have a rooftop pool, and there's different orientations looking east or looking west, but floors 9 and up have a really amazing view of Sarasota Bay. Now, just down the street on Coconut Avenue, close to actually in the heart of the theater district, is the Edge. And we've done a video interview with Dirk Dahl, one of the listing agents of this beautiful building. So do tune into that one if you have further interest in the building. The Edge is 20 units. It ranges from about 2 million up to roughly 4 million for the penthouse residences. Every single unit is actually a corner residence. So there's 4 per floor on 10 stories. So this building isn't really selling for the water views, but it is selling for the location being downtown, and then some of the residences actually do enjoy peekaboo water views, so it is a big benefit. I just love the location. The overall appointments are really great, and the condo fees are the lowest actually in Sarasota. So if we hop over to the Rosemary District, which is a new part of downtown Sarasota that was recently revitalized. So there are 3 projects in the Rosemary District that are actually represented by an associate of ours at Premier Sotheby's. The first one is called Via Bellata, which are 22 residences that are about 2,000 square feet and start in 800,000s. We have Zerata 2, which actually sold out early on. And then we also have Collage on 5th, which is on 5th Avenue. Very boutique building of only 7 residences, and they're about 2,000 square feet. So this is a really great area if you're just looking to have a place downtown. It's not about the water views, it's about the location and the proximity to absolutely everything. And also the values. To get something under $1 million is really difficult in the downtown area. So if you're looking for new construction under $1 million, this is a really great option. Those 3 projects. Now let's head on over to Golden Gate Point, which is a beautiful peninsula right before you go over to the Ringling Bridge. So it's almost like having a subdivision in the heart of everything. So though you're not in the middle of the downtown core, you're about a 5-minute walk from absolutely everything, including Marina Jack's, and then Main Street, where all the shops and restaurants are. Most of the new development is actually in Golden Gate Point. So there are 6 developments there. The first one is On Point, which is a building of only 4 residences. It was really designed to live like a single family home in the sky. So the units themselves are just under 3,000 square feet and range from 2.5 to 3.2 million. The next building is called Evolution, and this one is currently under construction. It's slated to be completed probably the end of this year, beginning of next year. There are only 20 units in this building that range from about 2,000 square feet up to 3,200 square feet. And pricing starts at about 2.5 million up to 7 million. So you do get water views in almost every unit in this building. It is 10 stories, so it doesn't clear every single building in the Golden Gate Point perimeter, but you have great peekaboo views between each of the buildings, and it's really overall a great offering. Peninsula is a really cool modern building with 24 units. Again, like Evolution, you'll have views between the perimeter buildings, but I love it because of the style of the building. I feel like the appointments are really high-end with Wolf, Gaggenau, appliances, and then some really beautiful finishes for cabinetry and countertops. So I also really like that you do have pretty exceptional views, though they're not completely unobstructed, they're just really beautiful. Prices in this building range from about 2.5 up to 6 million. And then additionally, we have the Owen, which is right next to Peninsula. It's right on the very end of the peninsula, kind of more on the interior side. So the building itself is going to be shaped more on a curve. And there are about 24 units in this building. Prices also range from about 2.5 million up to 6 million. So this is a nice offering if you're wanting to. It's still modern, but it's kind of more of a transitional style, which is nice and refreshing since most of downtown has become just modern buildings. The last building on our list for Golden Gate Point is called 688. This is, as you come into Golden Gate Point, right on the left is a beautiful triangular lot that faces downtown Sarasota. This is the only building on Golden Gate Point that is currently offered new construction that is on the perimeter. So you will have unobstructed water views, and you actually look at the marina, which is so beautiful both day and night. There are only 10 units in this entire building, and most of it has sold out. Another unique trait is that you can customize your floor plans, so not many developers actually allow that. And it's really designed to be a single family home in the sky. So I really like it because of the architecture. It is designed to look more like a sailboat, at least that's what I think it is. And it's just really unique. And the developer, Van Dyke Group of Companies, is an exceptional builder. They really put in the highest level of finishes and build a fortress. So I really recommend this building. And the very last building, number 15 on our list, is called the Rosewood, and this is located on Lido Quay. We have an interview with one of the Rosewood sales representatives in their beautiful showroom, so be sure to check that video out. I love this building because it is that full service living. If you're familiar with the Rosewood brand, it offers the highest level of services and amenities that are being offered in the Sarasota area, in addition to the St. Regis, but it does not have a hotel associated with it. So even though Rosewood is a hotel brand, this one is strictly residence, and it's one of the few buildings that they are building that is only residential. There are only a total of 65 units in the building on 7 different stacks, and they range from 3,500 square feet and up to 4,700 square feet. So whatever size you need, there's really a great offering for that. And they have eastern views as well as western view residences. The best part is you just step right out on the beach and toes are in the sand. But in addition to that, you have a croquet court, you have 2 different pools, you have a fitness wellness center, as well as a restaurant that's strictly for residents, valet parking, and then also a car that will take you to and from downtown Sarasota. So the list goes on and on about all the amenities that they have, and the prices range from about 5.9 up to 15 million. So that is it. That is our entire list of new condominium projects that are available in downtown Sarasota here in 2023. We are downtown condo experts here at the MKT team, so if you ever have any questions about any of these projects or what it's like to buy new construction, be sure to reach out to us anytime. Thanks so much for tuning in.